Hey Virgos, welcome and welcome back to the Honey Sea Star Tarot, and welcome to the week of May 25th through the 31st. Let me tell you, this is the week that changes everything. I don't know how else to put it, but astrologically, it's incredible for Virgos. It not only activates our 10th house, but also our 8th house. Before we get started though, I just want to say thank you guys to each and every one of you for all your love and support in all the ways that you support and lift this channel up, because truly, each one of you truly makes the difference, and I love you back. So like I was saying, with the astrology this week, hopefully I won't date myself here too badly, but the biggest thing that came to mind is like, you know, the old school Batman, like where Robin just had these wonderful like phrases that would just like crack you up, like Holy Toledo Batman, Holy Cinderella Batman. This is that week. This is the week that changes everything. And so as we walk into this week on the 25th, Mercury stands in Gemini. And so the winged messenger will be in its home zodiac. It will be in its home zodiac from May 25th through June 8th. And I have done a separate video for this. It'll post on the 25th, so stay tuned. But to kind of give you a little bit of an overhaul, this will activate in Virgo's 10th house of career and public image. It's time to showcase your skills and talents as Mercury sends you the message that you've been waiting for, as it sits in one of the best placements and offers Virgos an opportunity of huge success in the field of business, career, and public image, especially if it has to do with guiding people or helping people. And to top that off, if that wasn't enough, Saturn also moved to Aries. I did a separate video on that. For whatever reason, the algorithm isn't necessarily tracking right with the analytics. So I'll try and tag that one at the end of this video. Stay tuned, check it out. It goes into a lot. It's transformational for Virgos from now through March of 2028. But on the 25th, Mercury is also going to be sextile with Saturn. This brings a period of focused communication, strategic planning, and it hits our professional and personal goals. It's incredible. Now, tarot-wise, right off the bat, I'm loving this. I'm just saying, it's like, Holy Toledo, Cincinnati, and Ohio Batman. The sun comes out right away as we walk into this week. This is where you are standing with enthusiasm. There's excitement behind your success, but you're attaining that prosperity, that material wealth, that health manifestation. And you're also standing in your confidence. The sun is shining on you. I'm just saying. And to top it off, we've got the Hanged Man in reverse. So this is where, if you've been neglecting your spiritual development, if you've been experiencing persecution, despair, this is where it's like you're dropping any type of negative energy when it comes to your professional and personal development. And instead, you're activating with that 10th house of career and public image, with the sextile between Mercury and Saturn. And you're tapping into that energy, which basically the transit of the sextile is a powerful catalyst for Virgo. So this is like explosively coming into this week. It's time to choose one path and pursue it with perseverance. And by doing this, concrete results will follow. Again, this is where the sun is shining on you. And the Hierophant kind of came out 50-50. So on one side, you're looking at traditional values. You're looking at following the conventional norms. And you're marrying that with also the nonconformity. You're liberating yourself from obedience and instead embracing that self-determination, that pursuit of individuality, and also too non-traditional education. And so with this 5 here, it also looks at change. Like I say, this is the day where it's like coming into this week. This is the powerful catalyst that ignites it all. This is the week that changes everything. And if that wasn't enough, on the 26th, we also have the new moon in Gemini. And so this is a time with this new moon that offers us a renewal. It encourages Virgos to reconsider our career and also our relationships. It's about refinement, reevaluation, and also exploring opportunities and new opportunities at that. That's where the world is turning in your favor. The 21 reduces to a 3. It's a mixture of social talent, of substance, also optimism, community, and speaking clearly, embracing that imagination, but also to connecting with that crown chakra. It brings you to fulfillment. It brings you to that completion, but also this is where assured success is opening a new chapter for you. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Share your story, share your thoughts on the matter of what you're encountering during this time. Because with this new moon in Gemini, excuse me, I still have a bit of allergy issues, so I apologize for my frogginess and my maybe lower than normal voice. But basically, with exploring new opportunities, with commitment and careful planning, this is all about running towards what you're doing in your career and your relationships with a renewed success, with a renewed vitalization, I guess, or vitality. That's what I'm looking for. And with this new moon, basically, it's a portal of possibility where the mind awakens and the heart dares to dream. It's a moment and a threshold between what has been, what's ready to unfold, and it's time to set intentions and implement them. Now, the biggest thing about this week as well, because there is so much powerful energy, like I say, that it's like the stars are igniting and activating your 10th house, and Saturn, so Mercury, I should say, is doing that, and then Saturn is also activating our 8th house of transformation. Remember to pace yourself. And I can even testify for that myself as I was looking at the astrology. There's so much going on. I'm trying to I just want to share it with all of you. I'm just so excited about all of it and put that energy out there so that you guys can tap in and hold on and grab that. And so the main thing is just remember to pace yourself, especially since driven Mars continues its journey through our 12th house, which is rest and relaxation, through June 14th. Now, once Mars enters Virgo, I should say, on June 15th, you will have more energy. But like I say, this is about your fresh start, particularly when it comes to prosperity and success with the Ace of Pentacles. Expect a window, a week, where it opens the door to enjoyment, health, wealth, security, meeting challenges. If you were climbing up that hill, this is where you're cresting that mountaintop and you're standing in your power, as well as you're remaining rooted and grounded. This is also basically where it's like new ideas of positivity rush towards you, rush through you. And also, too, you've got that fire, that Taurian energy, that Aries energy, and also the Geminian energy lifting you up at this time, especially with this new moon. And I'll try and do a reading on that one as well. Won't come out until the 26th, but by all means, keep an eye out for that as well. And like I say, I'll also post Mercury's as it moves into Gemini on May 25th, so stay tuned. But this is where you are embodying and standing as the King of Cups. This is about being an emotional leader, wearing your cup on your sleeves, offering that cup through your social skills of sharing, philanthropy, and then also offering that compassion. This is also about utilizing your intuition, marrying that with your emotions, and following the call as you align with spirit, as well as your heart chakra. It also has a lot to do about the relationships, not only with the inner self, but with who you're networking with. And with the Aquarian energy, as well as the Piscean energy, you could be working with those signs. But really what that speaks to is embodying your life's purpose and what you've always dreamed of when you make and build your masterpiece. And right, your life is your greatest masterpiece. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below, because on May 27th, Mercury is going to be trine with Pluto. It's also going to be sextile with Mars and Venus. So Mercury's in Gemini, Pluto's in Aquarius, Mars is in Leo, and Venus is in Aries. And so it encourages Virgos to focus on our health and our well-being. And again, it kind of helps with grounding us, with balancing or finding that balance with work and life, right? Balancing health and wealth, because health is wealth at the end of the day. It also helps us with confronting our fears, consider significant changes in our daily routines that are needed, and it presents a period of significant personal growth as well as transformation, especially in the health, work, and relationship departments. You'll feel that burst of energy and enthusiasm with confidence. And you may also feel drawn to making changes to address those anxieties around health and shared resources, and might find yourself also drawn to artistic pursuits. You may also find yourself drawn to a little romance as well, just saying, for those that are looking for that. But most importantly, what it really encourages us to do is to be drawn to spending time with our loved ones. And on May 28th, oh, those flew out. I tell you what. On the 28th, the moon moves to Cancer, and it's also square with Saturn and Neptune. And so Saturn and Neptune both in Aries, this is a time where you've got heightened emotional sensitivity as well as heightened intuition. This is where, if you were in the Nine of Swords, calmness is moving in. There's a reduction in any type of anxiety, fears. Also, two aspects of where you were feeling out of control. This is where you're now regrounded in control, as well as regrounded with opening and unblocking any type of issues that have to do with your sacral chakra. Standing in your creativity, allowing to use the past as tools, and turning those wounds into wisdom, right? Turning pain into power. And again, we've got the Knight of Cups, oh my goodness, and the Queen of Cups. I'm just loving this. I'm just saying. Sorry, I'll try and get unexcited here. But this is the week, like I say, it changes everything. And so I will just forewarn you, with that emotional and intuitional sensitivity, you may also feel a need for that stability and that grounding, and that's where the Knight and the Queen of Cups come in. You may feel stressed or overwhelmed when it comes to home, family, personal relationships. Neptune also adds a layer of confusion or idealism along with that, but Saturn's presence encourages a focus on practical matters as well as responsibility. And so with the Queen of Cups here, again, this is where it's like you're regrounding yourself, or remaining grounded, I should say rather, within the charisma of not being afraid to dream, but also knowing that nurture is the biggest foundation that helps you build that dream, right? Helps you embrace that creativity. Also, too, what I see in this is like you're driven, your path, your purpose, and your passion is driven by how you are warm, how you're kind, how you're empathetic in your relationships, in your responsibilities, how you come and stand to the plate in your responsibilities when it comes to home, health, and wealth. And again, remaining grounded, within those emotions and those feelings, as well as your desires and your connection with spirit. This is also a marry of the heart with the Cancer energy, as well as the mind with that Geminian energy. And with the Knight of Cups, this is also too where it puts you in a place of romantic, lofty passion. This is also where you're coming off very charming. You've got the gift of gab at this time, particularly when it comes to social networking. You're utilizing those skills, but mostly you're also utilizing, again, that intuition and that sensitivity. It's the head and the heart, and you are aligned. This is the time to really walk forward with compassion. And as you can see with all three of these, all three of them are all about the cups. It's all about your intuition. It's about feeling, right? Feeling is the key to guiding you at this time through this transit. And you're aligning perfectly right in time. So this is the week that changes everything, because May 29th, we also are experiencing Mercury's Cazimi. And I will do a separate reading on this, but just a heads up, it's the luckiest day of the week, or spoiler alert, it's the luckiest day of the week for Virgos. So not only is Mercury going to be standing in Gemini, it's going to be activating our 10th house of career and public image, which is the best placement that Mercury can possibly be in, especially when it offers opportunities of huge success in the field of business, and especially when it comes to business avenues, entrepreneurships, creativity, and utilizing your creativity through guiding people and helping people. But with Cazimi, this will occur, like I say, in our house of career and public image. Mercury will be 1 degree from the sun, and it's also bringing ideas, revolutions, light bulbs, and aha moments. Everything that comes to mind on this day gives birth to a business or a passion project that basically comes to fruition either in 2025 or later into 2026. And so write everything that comes to you down on this day for future reference, because it offers Virgos a chance of success, recognition, and wealth. And if that resonates, by all means, like, share, subscribe, put a heart in the comments below, because what I see, like I say, you are aligning. This is where you're finding that connection to the past. You're seeing those light bulbs. Every trial and tribulation, every hurdle, every memory, reconnection, past events that you've either healed or rejoiced from, those have all connected the dots and made you stronger. Where they have tempted you through financial difficulties, spiritual hardships, troubles, hard times, cold weather, or as I like to put it, a season, it only made you stronger. And more importantly, it built you up to exactly this moment in your career path, in your public image path, where you are building balance and harmony in your relationships and your partnerships going forward. This is the day that carries a lot of magical energy. And so now is the time to remain committed to what you're building. Pay attention to your choices. Most importantly, use your discernment to what options lead to dead ends versus those that will help you live the life that you've dreamed of. Because the Two of Cups truly is meant to come to fruition during this time. And so on this day, on May 29th with Cazimi, unexpected events will provide the chance for not only dramatic results, but surprising results as well. So keep your eyes open, keep your feet grounded, because like I say, this is the week that changes everything. It's like holy frijoles, holy cannoli, Batman, holy Cinderella story, Batman. This is the week. And on May 30th, the moon moves to Leo. Now, Leo is also, or the moon, I should say, in Leo is also going to be trine with Saturn and Neptune. Both of those guys are in Aries as well. So there is a ton of fire, and you're being kissed by the sun. You're being blessed by the sun at this time. And so you'll experience or expect to experience, a period of heightened emotional sensitivity, as well as it offers grounding through introspection when it comes to social standing, leadership, and it's also a time to be more assertive. Take a more assertive stance in your relationships as well. And so I should say too, take a more assertive stance not only in relationships, but also personal goals. Use your emotional intelligence and your leadership qualities to overcome any challenges, especially the challenges that Saturn brings. Check out that video, like I say, if you want to learn more about it. I go a lot more into depth on it because it's monumental. It's all about achievements, but it comes through delays, frustrations, challenges, and how you are empowered in your personal power and how you walk through them and how you learn those lessons. And so this is the time on the 30th where that all really comes together, and it offers you an opportunity to take those lessons, the wisdom that came from the wounds, the power that came from the passion, and utilize those tools to embrace new opportunities and pursue your dreams with a passion like none other, because you'll be finding yourself in a position to inspire and to guide others to make a positive impact. And like I say, if that resonates, share your thoughts in the comments below, like, share, subscribe. Let's get this message out to as many Virgos as we can so we can all lift up, all rise together. Also, too, if you're needing a little boost from the Honey Sea Star, check out the Honey Sea Star store. All the designs are meant to uplift, empower, and inspire you along your journey. And this is the day to shine in all of that. I am just saying. And we here on this channel are walking with you on to the 29th or into the 29th, especially when it comes to creative mediums related to writing, art, public speaking. This is your moment. And I mean, goodness gracious, like I say, double confirmation with the Lovers card here. It's all about balance and harmony in your partnerships, in love, in self-love, in your passions, and more importantly, in knowing to attract how you attach yourself in relationships and in what to watch for, detaching and detoxifying from the toxic ones and calling in the healthy relationships that are truly meant for you, so that you are truly reaching for, again, that Ace of Cups. I love it. I'm just saying, this is the week. It's got so much astrological energy in Virgo's favor, particularly when it comes to our 8th house of transformation and our 10th house of career and public image. It's the time to showcase your skills and talents, because this is the week that is really meant to change everything for Virgos. And like I say, this is new opportunities, positive energies. Your cup is overflowing and it's time to celebrate. Also, too, beware, you're fertile during this time. Spoiler alert, just saying. But either way, this is also where, with the King of Pentacles, you are achieving success on your long-term goals, on business ventures that you've remained focused on, that you've been building, utilizing your discernment to recognize what leads to dead ends, and also to what leads to the life that you dreamed of. This is where you are achieving that success. All your hard work will pay off. All your dedication will pay off. And this is what leads to not only prosperity, not only wealth, but it leads to the stability that possibly was challenged in the past as well. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart in the comments below. Wow, this is awesome. At the bottom of the deck as well, we've got the Ace of Wands. This is the start of something new, an opportunity coming in through creative energy, through embracing change, through inspiration, but it's all for the good and it's meant for you. This is good news coming in, and it requires action. It requires that Leo energy, to embody that Leo energy of the sun. Of the moon. Don't ask. Of the Gemini sun. But as we close out this week as well, the sun is going to be sextile with the moon, and then the moon is also going to be sextile with Mercury. And so again, the sun and Mercury both in Gemini. The moon is in Leo. And so this creates this harmonious flow of energy for Virgos. Like I say, it's like Moly Cazimi. This is the week. But this is where it fosters better communication for us, increased social activity, heightened creativity. It's like this explosion of a star, and that is you. You are the star that is coming to shine, and this is the week that changes everything for you. That if you've been working on that, especially with your career and your public image, this is where you are taking center stage and you are shining bright like that brand new star. I am just saying. And so it's all about ease and enjoyment for Virgos. Like I say, if you've been working hard, feeling drained, feeling overburdened, this is the time where, with the sextile between the sun and the moon and Mercury, it brings ease and enjoyment into your life once again. It brings that revitalization. It's utilizing those new skills, bringing in even more new skills that you can learn. But through the skills, through doing the work that you've done, through educating, through learning, through being dedicated to what you've been building as well, especially when it comes to business. This is like holy moly Cazimi energy. You are now stepping into that place of mastery, and it comes with ease. And not only does it come with ease, but you know that you're doing something right, that you're doing, what comes to mind is like the saying of, you'll never work a day in your life when you're doing what you love. That's what this is for. That's what the 31st really is, like this light bulb of energy coming in for you of like, wow, you know what? Yes, not only do I want that, I now have that. I now achieved that. This is my new masterpiece. This is the life I've dreamed of. And pinch me, don't pinch me. It's here. The moment is here. This week is the week that changes everything. And so with this time, this is also a point where with these sextiles, it brings new experiences and your positive outlook on life. You'll find yourself more comfortable expressing not only your true self, but enjoying the company that you keep. Like I say, you're detached and you've made room for the ones that are truly meant for you, and you've been calling them in. You've done the work in your career, in your business. You've done the work with your public image. You've cleaned whatever struggles, toxic aspects, habits, things that have felt out of control out to make room for the mastery that you are meant to step in when it comes to living the life that you've dreamed of. And this is where you are not only moving to calmer waters, not only walking straight towards that good news and that freedom, that like with charisma, but you're stepping into the journey of the Fool's shoes. This is like new beginnings with wonder, with adventure, filled with optimism. But this is where Spirit wants to really reassure you that this is the week that changes everything. That's the start of something new, and it's waiting just for you with the Fool. And I mean, to end this out, this is incredibly awesome. Your hard work will be rewarded. All of what you've been working for, all the things that have tempted you, tested you. This is the week where your mind awakens, your heart's daring to dream, you're reaching success, and you're never working a day in your life again because you're doing what you love. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like what you choose to do because it's you. And if that resonates, by all means, put a heart, share your thoughts in the comments below, because like I say, we are ending this week with the 10 of coins, financial gain, finding your community, most importantly, finding your family. And like I say, on the Honey Sea Star, we are here as your family as well. And I am just saying, I love each and every one of you. Even my hater that's been stalking me since 2 weeks after I started this channel. So I'm almost to a happy anniversary with you. I think you've made it longer than some of my relationships even. So kudos to you. Now, Spirit, before we go, I just want to look at some additional guidance for us in our spirit animal. Thank you. I never get to finish, I tell you what. Okay, so okay. This is amazing. So, first things first with the goose, this is all about your inner knowing. Again, you are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. This is the time to stand in your confidence because you are achieving your destination this week. This is the week that changes everything. Don't worry. You are blessed, and now is the time to fly, because with the grizzly bear, you're standing in your power. You are indestructible. This is about honoring your intuition and following it where it's leading you, knowing that love and gentleness truly is your real strength, and your perseverance is what brings and is going to bring success for you during this time. And it's never being afraid to dream, right? Dreaming the life that you love and bringing it into existence with infinite possibilities with the unicorn. This is also standing in sovereignty between the seen and the unseen. This is also embracing the magic of the love that surrounds you and not being afraid to shine in the beauty that transforms you. This is also where Spirit is saying, listen to the spirits of the light and abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary, because you are meant to be the legendary. I have goosebumps. I'm just saying, I'm absolutely loving it. Now, before we go, I do just want to look at our major arcana here for our music medicine and what we pulled. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what we pulled here is the A, the C sharp, the G sharp, and the D. This is like incredibly positive musically speaking, and it speaks to that crown chakra alignment, as well as that alignment to your intuition. This is where you are truly embodying the divine in flesh and bone. You are a walking earth angel and standing in that power this week. This is the week that changes everything. If you've ever questioned that, you'll know it this week. And then color-wise, too, for color therapy, we've got magentas, we've got indigos for all my star seeds out there. We also have reds, and then which speaks to your root chakra, and then also your oranges, which is all about that chakra, that orange chakra. Don't ask. That sacral chakra, which is all about creativity. It's all about allowing yourself to really seek the things that you desire and improve along the way. And also allowing yourself to seek enjoyment in doing what you love, right? Turning that into something that becomes your career, your business, your public image, and reaching for that success. And so I truly hope that this message helps. Like I say, if it resonated, by all means, each and every one of you, all your support truly makes the difference. And so please like, share, subscribe. But either way, I am sending all of my love and light to you. Take care. Have a wonderful week. And happy Cazimi.